Ever wondered who are the most notorious serial killers that haunted the United States? The question sends chills down the spine, doesn't it? But there's a chilling fascination, an eerie intrigue that draws us towards the dark, twisted minds of these individuals. We often find ourselves delving into their notorious deeds, their heinous crimes, and their strikingly normal facades. So today we're taking you on a journey, a countdown of 10 of the most notorious serial killers in the United States. Brace yourself as we delve into the dark minds of these killers. At number 10, we have Charles Manson, a name that's become synonymous with mind control and mass murder. Manson was the orchestrator of terror, leading the infamous Manson family cult. His followers, blinded by his manipulative charisma, committed a series of gruesome murders in 1969. Among these victims was actress Sharon Tate, who was 8 months pregnant at the time. Manson's horrifying reign of terror left a chilling mark on American history. While not a serial killer himself, Manson's influence led to a horrifying killing spree. Coming in at number 9, we have Edmund Kemper, also known as the co-ed killer. Standing at a towering 6 feet 9 inches with a near-genius IQ, Kemper was an imposing figure. His crimes were no less chilling. Kemper murdered 10 people, including his own grandparents and mother. But he didn't stop at murder. Kemper's dark path also led him to engage in necrophilia, adding another layer of horror to his already gruesome tale. Kemper's combination of physical stature and intelligence made him a truly terrifying figure. At number 8, we find Dennis Rader, otherwise known as BTK. Over several decades, Rader committed a series of heinous crimes in Wichita, Kansas, taking the lives of 10 innocent people. His modus operandi was as terrifying as his self-chosen nickname, BTK, standing for bind, torture, kill. But what set Rader apart was his audacity. He taunted the police with letters, detailing his crimes with a horrifying level of detail. Rader's penchant for taunting authorities made his reign of terror all the more chilling. Number 7 on our list is David Berkowitz, also known as the Son of Sam. This notorious figure terrorized New York City in the 1970s, with a series of shootings that left 6 people dead and 7 others wounded. Berkowitz claimed he was commanded to kill by a demon, an assertion that sent shockwaves of fear throughout the city. The public's dread intensified with each crime, transforming the city's nightlife into a landscape of apprehension. Berkowitz's claims of demonic influence only added to the terror of his crimes. Coming in at number 6, we have Gary Ridgway, the Green River Killer. Ridgway's reign of terror was marked by an alarmingly high victim count, with a focus primarily on women. He confessed to the murder of 49 women, a chilling number. Yet, this figure becomes even more horrifying when considering Ridgway's own claim of having killed as many as 71 people. This staggering number of victims places Gary Ridgway among the most prolific serial killers in U.S. history. Ridgway's high victim count makes him one of the most prolific serial killers in U.S. history. At number 5, we have a rare female serial killer, Aileen Wuornos. Aileen, a former sex worker, turned from victim to perpetrator in a chilling twist of fate. In a span of just about a year, from 1989 to 1990, she committed a series of murders, taking the lives of 7 men in Florida. Each time she claimed self-defense, asserting that these men had either raped or attempted to rape her. Wuornos' story is a chilling reminder that serial killers come in all genders. Number 4 on our list is Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker. In the mid-80s, Los Angeles was held captive by a reign of terror, all thanks to Ramirez. This ruthless predator didn't stick to one method of killing, using an array of weapons and tactics that left the city in constant fear. His home invasions were particularly chilling, breaking the sanctity of one's safe space. It was this unpredictability, this unrelenting terror, that cements Richard Ramirez as a particularly haunting figure. Ramirez's unpredictable methods and home invasions made him a particularly terrifying figure. Coming in at number 3, we have John Wayne Gacy, the Killer Clown. This man led an eerie double life, performing at children's parties by day while his nights were consumed by a dark, murderous obsession. Gacy was convicted for 33 horrifying killings of boys and young men. The twist in this terrifying tale? He buried his victims right under his own house in Chicago. Gacy's ability to hide in plain sight makes his crimes all the more chilling. At number 2, we have Jeffrey Dahmer, the Milwaukee Cannibal. A sinister figure in American crime history, Dahmer is known for the murder and dismemberment of 17 men and boys. His crimes didn't stop at murder. Dahmer's horrific acts extended to necrophilia and cannibalism, sending shivers down the spine of anyone familiar with his name. His monstrous deeds remain some of the most gruesome in American crimes. Dahmer's horrific acts of dismemberment and cannibalism earn him a high place on this list. And finally, at number 1, we have the infamous Ted Bundy. Deceptively charming and astoundingly intelligent, Bundy was a wolf in sheep's clothing, using these traits to lure his unsuspecting victims. He confessed to 30 homicides during the 70s, but the real victim count remains shrouded in mystery. Bundy's charisma and intelligence used to deadly effect make him perhaps the most notorious serial killer in U.S. history.